Hello and a very warm welcome to the programme. His family say it was a senseless act of violence which no one should ever have to endure. Alexander Kareem was killed last month, leaving a shop in West London in a case of mistaken identity. Keen to show the devastating impact violent crime has on those left behind, they invited us to his funeral. There have been 9 fatal shootings in the capital this year, with 6 in the last 2 months alone, despite being in lockdown. Here's our Home Affairs correspondent Catherine Carpenter, who joined the family on an emotional and difficult day.
This is the reality of the violence on our streets that Alexander Kareem's family want you to see. They asked us to film his funeral, urging those who watch not to look away, however painful.
I know it's not normally done, but I said, this grief needs to be seen. Like, people who go out and shoot people and kill people need to see the horror that they're leaving behind. Like, when you're killing somebody, you're not killing just that person, you're killing their family, you're killing their friends.
20-year-old Alex should have been enjoying this summer day, getting ready to go to university in September. Instead, his body was brought to the church moments from where he was shot, crying for help as his life ebbed away.
You'll always ask yourself that question. Why was this allowed to happen to Alex? And in this world, we won't know. Because what has happened is evil and irrational.
Why Alex is the question the police haven't yet been able to answer. On the 8th of June, he was shot in the chest and stomach in Shepherd's Bush. Police say it was a case of mistaken identity, and they're still trying to trace the movements of this white Range Rover, seen leaving Askew Road 2 minutes after Alex's murder.
I never expected that this would be almost 2 months now, and there's still no leads, there's still no suspects. Please, like, there's somebody out there who knows what happened. Like, these things do not happen in isolation. People don't get a gun by accident. It just can't continue. Killing for what? Killing people. You've taken somebody's life, my brother's life.
Bless this grave.
The local MP and council say they're concerned about the lack of information about this case, as the borough buries yet another young life.
He was a victim. This was every parent's worst nightmare, and we have to say it stops. I've known the family a bit for quite a long time, and he was a very sweet young man, and he was doing that thing where young people just begin to turn into adults, where he was thinking about the rest of his life.
I love you, I love you!
Kathy's future has also been put on hold.
I've gone from planning a wedding to now planning my brother's funeral. It really hurts, and I've never ever thought life could just switch on me like that.
There is little comfort here, but a hope that laying bare their grief might stop others dying. Catherine Carpenter, BBC London.
The inquiry into the Grenfell fire, which killed 72 people 3 years ago, will